So, who here remembers Livestream.com? Oh, come on! Nobody? Oh wait, I see a couple of people raising their hands. That's good. That shows that I'm not insane. Boop. Hello everybody, this is Cheapy GC of YouTube. I hope you all have like a good Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or even December Wayne. I personally had a good time with my family around Christmas. With this year almost over, we can reminisce on the things that happened for me this year.
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only time.
Yep, this year was a metaphorical kick in the dick for me personally. Oh boy. But hey, despite some things that make you want to scream my head off, there were some positives around this year. One positive I can bring up is that Sate Sugoi has released, and Sate Sugoi is the sequel to Culinary Kakoi, which, if you have not played any of those games, you should. Or if you're on mobile and for some reason it doesn't really work on mobile, recommend it to your friends that would be able to play it. Shifting gears to another positive thing, this year has been kind of the year where I've looked back on some things and, look back on them nostalgically. I remember I had a phase when I was listening to the Lucky Star music on repeat during my middle school years. Yeah, I was a total weeb about it. Still kinda am, but not as much. But I was young, didn't care, and was not jaded about age. Speaking of nostalgia, I checked up on Livestream.com to see how it's doing, and oh gosh dang it! Yeah, if you're one of those people that used Livestream.com when it was free to get an account in, you're kinda fucked and your account gets deleted. Just 'cause you ain't the paid user. Oy. Look, I know that Twitch and to a lesser extent YouTube seem like a more preferable option to stream on, especially considering the fact that both have the option to use OBS to record and stream with. That being said, it's still a damn spit in the face to the majority of its original user base. I guess for those of you that don't know, I guess I could explain to y'all at home on what the fuck is a livestream.com. Truth be told, it is a little hard for me to explain. I only remember using it for a live stream chat that my friend used during 2011 and was using it around the time of late 2014. That being said, I'll try my best to explain it to the best of my abilities. It was 2007, during the years when YouTube was on its rise. Other video platforms such as Dailymotion and Blip.tv, the latter being no longer available in recent years, have started to exist. Among those, Livestream.com was founded in that year, making it one of the first of its kind. And when I mean first of its kind, I mean one of the first video live streaming platforms there. Though even before Twitch started to exist, Livestream.com was not alone, as there were other competing livestream websites like Ustream and Justin.tv. I don't recall of how much of it was used, but I remember everyone was just like, yo, come to my livestream and watch me draw/animate. Let's livestream with playing the games. Let's livestream a really awful anime on Livestream.com. You name it. Though, there was a bit of healthy competition with Ustream. And I know because I remember being there when I was into the Homestuck fandom, and people that was doing the Let's Read Homestuck was having a Q&A livestream on Ustream. Justin.tv, I am not exactly sure about. I surely can remember people were very critical about it, given the fact that the Pataku podcast was kind of like, disconnecting every time they tried to livestream on Justin.tv, so yeah. And also I remember people been making a lot of Justin Bieber jokes just because it's Justin.tv, Justin Bieber, ha ha ha, funny, fuck. Even though that those other live streaming services were existing, live streaming was still kicking. While it's not perfect, it was very ideal to live stream there. In 2011, Twitch was born, which was spinning off of Justin.tv, since the gaming section of Justin.tv was the most popular section of that website. Now, keep in mind, Twitch was a little bit more different years ago compared to how it is now. Years ago, you could only live stream yourself playing a game. There were no other sections at the time. Nowadays, you can have an art stream on Twitch, as well as a game developing stream, and a cooking stream, and a stream just for chatting. Yeah. But back then, it was only for gaming. And even though the big gaming crowd has started to become fond of Twitch, some of us still use Livestream, and Ustream to a lesser extent, but mainly the former. I remember when I was getting comfortable in my place in the fanime community, we used Livestream a lot to livestream, well, our progress on our fanimes. Though I know that there was some point where we used join.me, but that was not really that much of a good streaming service. And it was kind of like if Livestream and Skype had a bastard love child. Yeah, let's just say I'm not really fond of join.me. But other than those times, we use livestream.com to show our progress on our fanime. And maybe I'll get the occasional art streams. I can name a good amount of peeps that used it in the past, but we'd be here all day if I do. Hell, even with YouTube doing its own type of livestream known as Hangouts on Air, we still stuck with livestream. Hell, I kinda remember using it as late as early 2016. Though somewhere around that time, maybe even earlier than that, Twitch has more categories than just gaming, and YouTube livestreaming at the time got better with using OBS as an option to livestream with. A lot of us moved on. We began livestreaming on what was essentially better streaming platforms. Though I know according to some, very few people still use livestream.com in case if people want to livestream while still having copyrighted music in the background and not get caught by both Twitch and YouTube. Truth be told, even during the days when livestream.com was starting to get overshadowed by both Twitch and YouTube, it was still alive. And I forgot to mention this earlier, but around 2014, I recall that there were two versions of livestream.com. There was one that was just livestream.com, and the other is original.livestream.com. The latter was more favored because it was more easier to manage. I just want to point that out. And there was also a bit of a questionable criteria where unless if you're already a user on the site, you have to pay to get an account there if you want to sign up around the late 2016. I don't know much opinions about it, but from what I can gather, those that already had an account there were fine, but can agree that the decision by the company was fucking stupid. Like I said, from what I read, that bullshit kinda started in 2016. Because of course. Then, around sometime in 2018, Livestream.com got rid of its original user base. At least those that still use the original.livestream.com, though I'm sure that those that use the newer livestream.com got screwed over as well. And really, even though I used the site less over the years, it's still kinda heartbreaking to see that website go that route. I might have not been there during the very beginning, but during the time that I have used it and got the small amount of people who watch it in my live streams there, it was a fun time. I like to say it was a fun time. I know I probably sound like an old fart at this point talking about this shit. Anyways, so what is happening with Livestream now? Well, it's just a streaming service for professionals to use, but not for amateurs like us. And it's a real damn shame for what it's become. Oh well. At least we still have Twitch, YouTube, Picardo, and maybe even a few other livestream services we can still use. Now I know what y'all are thinking, but wait, what about Ustream and Justin.tv? Well, Ustream is under a similar situation that Livestream is in, where you had to get a paid account in order to be on that website permanently. Though it's a little bit better about this, as in you could have a free trial account there, but it's still kind of, I don't know, shady. And also, Ustream is not Ustream anymore, it's IBM Cloud Video. I don't know, I just remember it being Ustream, which is why for the whole video I've been referring to it as Ustream. And as for Justin.tv, well, remember when I said that Twitch expanded its categories than just gaming? Yeah, Justin.tv kicked the bucket because of it, because the main company that owned both of those streaming services wanted to focus on Twitch. Rippin' pepperoni pizza. Anyways, this has kind of been a sad end to this history lesson, holy shit. But maybe I'll end this video off with a couple of things. First, the questions. Did you have any experiences on using Livestream.com? Did you use other sites like Justin.tv or Ustream? Feel free to answer in the comment section down below. If there's any information I got wrong in this video, feel free to do a response video, though, as long as it's constructive. And before I end things off in this video, I just want to announce to everyone that used to watch my YouTube live streams. See, I like Twitch. I like streaming on Twitch, but I also kind of miss my YouTube audience. So, I'm gonna use Restream.io, which helped me not only stream on one site, but on multiple sites. So not only will I be able to stream on Twitch, but I'll probably be back on streaming on YouTube. Hell, maybe I'll stream on Picardo and Smashcast as well. Gotta spread myself somehow. Anyways, I kinda wanna end this on a bit of a positive note, since the history lesson behind Livestream.com is very depressing near the end. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. This is Chibi GC of YouTube signing out. Goodbye!